Right now, millions of Americans are waking up with the same heavy feeling in their chest. The cost of groceries keeps climbing, rent feels impossible, credit card balances won't stop growing, and every dollar you earn already feels spoken for before your paycheck even hits your account. You're doing everything you can just to stay afloat, trying to protect your family, stretch every bill, and still somehow plan for the future. And then, right when you're already overwhelmed, tax season arrives. That envelope, that email, that reminder from your phone, it hits like a punch to the stomach because you're wondering the same thing everyone else is wondering. Am I going to owe money, or am I finally getting some relief? This isn't just paperwork. This isn't just numbers on a screen. This is about your rent, your food, your kids, your medical bills, your savings, your peace of mind. One mistake on your tax return could cost you hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Money you absolutely cannot afford to lose right now. And here's the scary part. Many Americans rush to file without knowing the latest IRS alerts, rule changes, delays, and red flags that could impact their refund, their processing time, or even trigger an audit. If you file too fast, you could miss credits. If you file wrong, you could face delays. If you ignore IRS warnings, you could end up stuck waiting for money you were counting on. Today's video is not just another tax update. This is a wake-up call for you and your family. Because what you're about to hear could directly impact your wallet this year. And there's a wait-for-it moment coming that most people are completely unaware of. Something that could either protect your refund or slow it down if you're not careful. Stay with me because this could change how you file. Why so many Americans are rushing and risking mistakes. Every year, the same pattern repeats itself. People rush to file their taxes as fast as possible because they want their refund quickly. Maybe you're counting on that money to pay off debt, catch up on bills, or finally breathe a little easier. But rushing creates problems. When you file too quickly without reviewing updates, new rules, or IRS alerts, you increase the chances of errors, missing deductions, or submitting incomplete information. The IRS processes millions of returns, and even small mistakes can trigger manual reviews that slow everything down. That means your refund could be delayed for weeks or even months, leaving you stressed and frustrated while bills keep piling up. Another major problem is misinformation spreading online. Social media posts, viral headlines, and random advice can confuse people into thinking they qualify for credits they don't actually qualify for. Or worse, filing incorrectly based on outdated rules. The IRS has been issuing alerts reminding taxpayers to verify income documents, double-check identity information, and avoid common filing traps. Yet many people skip those warnings because they're in a hurry. The pressure is real, inflation hasn't gone away, job markets feel uncertain, and families are stretched thin. You're not filing taxes in a vacuum. You're filing while trying to survive financially. That emotional pressure pushes people to make fast decisions instead of smart ones. And that's exactly where problems start. Filing before all your forms arrive, guessing numbers instead of confirming them, forgetting side income, misreporting dependents. These mistakes don't just disappear. They follow your return into processing and can freeze your refund timeline. Mini summary: rushing feels good short-term, but it can cost you long-term. How IRS alerts impact your return without you even realizing it. IRS alerts are not just announcements, they're signals about what the agency is paying attention to right now. When the IRS flags certain filing behaviors, it means their systems are actively watching for those patterns. If your return matches those patterns, it can be automatically slowed down for review. That doesn't mean you did anything wrong, but it does mean your refund could take longer than expected. Some alerts focus on identity verification, refund fraud prevention, income matching, and credit eligibility. If you accidentally enter mismatched information, the system may pause your return. Many people don't realize that refunds are no longer simply processed in the order they are received, they're filtered through risk checks. That's why some people get their money quickly while others wait. If you're relying on your refund to cover essentials, any delay feels devastating. The IRS also warns about third-party tax scams, fake filing services, and phishing attempts that steal personal data. Falling into one of those traps can lead to identity theft, delayed refunds, or even unauthorized filings in your name. Imagine waiting weeks only to discover someone else filed using your social security number. That's a nightmare scenario that happens every year. Mini summary: IRS alerts exist to protect the system, but ignoring them can put your money at risk. The real financial pressure families are facing right now. This tax season feels different because families are already under extreme pressure. Food prices remain high, housing costs are squeezing budgets, medical expenses keep rising, and interest rates have made debt more expensive. Many households are living paycheck to paycheck with no room for surprises. Your tax refund may represent your biggest financial lifeline of the year. It's not extra money, it's survival money. It might cover overdue bills, car repairs, school supplies, or emergency savings. That's why mistakes hurt more than ever. A delayed refund doesn't just cause inconvenience, it creates real financial stress. Late fees pile up, credit cards get maxed out. Stress impacts your health and family life. You feel trapped waiting on money that belongs to you. The emotional weight of financial uncertainty is exhausting. And when tax season adds confusion on top of that, it becomes overwhelming. That's why being informed matters more than speed. Mini summary: your refund matters because your life depends on stability. Common filing errors that trigger delays and headaches. One of the most common mistakes is filing before receiving all income documents. Gig work, freelance income, side hustles, and investment income often arrive later than expected. Filing without them leads to mismatches. Another mistake is incorrect banking information, which can send refunds into limbo. Typos in social security numbers, dependent information, or addresses can also trigger identity verification. Claiming credits incorrectly, especially child-related credits or income-based credits, often causes additional review. Some people accidentally double-claim dependents or misunderstand eligibility rules. Even simple math errors can slow processing. These mistakes don't mean you're careless, they mean you're human and under pressure. But the system doesn't move fast when corrections are needed. Mini summary: small mistakes can create big delays. Why waiting a little can sometimes save you money. Waiting a short time before filing allows you to gather all documents, confirm accuracy, and review IRS updates. That patience can prevent costly errors. It also allows time for employers, banks, and agencies to finalize reporting. Filing accurately once is better than fixing mistakes later. Many people fear missing out by waiting, but accuracy protects your refund timeline more than speed. Mini summary: slow down to move faster. Most people don't see coming. Here's the moment most people don't expect. The IRS systems are increasingly automated and sensitive to mismatches. That means even honest mistakes can trigger delays. But the flip side is powerful. Clean, accurate returns often move faster than rushed ones. The difference can be weeks of waiting or smooth processing. Your choices today shape that outcome. This is where preparation beats panic. Mini summary: accuracy is the real speed. How to protect your refund and your identity. Use secure filing platforms, protect personal information, avoid suspicious links, and monitor your IRS account. Keep copies of all documents, double-check bank details, verify income totals. These small actions create big protection. Mini summary: protect your data like you protect your money. What to do if your refund gets delayed. If delays happen, don't panic. Use official tracking tools, avoid scam calls, and respond promptly to IRS notices. Keep records and stay organized. Patience paired with awareness prevents bigger problems. Mini summary: calm beats chaos. Why this season matters more than ever for your future. Your financial stability today affects your future opportunities. Every dollar saved or recovered strengthens your safety net. Filing smart protects your long-term goals. Mini summary: today's choices shape tomorrow's security. How smart filing builds confidence and control. When you understand the process, fear disappears. Knowledge puts you back in control. You stop reacting and start planning. That confidence impacts every financial decision. Mini summary: clarity creates power. Short recap before the final push. Don't rush blindly. Verify information. Protect your identity. Pay attention to alerts. Accuracy matters more than speed. Your refund matters because your life depends on it. You deserve financial breathing room. You work hard. You sacrifice. You stretch every dollar. You deserve stability, not stress. Filing smart protects what you've earned and gives your family peace of mind. Strong warning and opportunity moment. Ignoring IRS alerts could cost you time and money, but paying attention gives you power. This is your chance to protect your wallet instead of reacting later. This tax season isn't just about forms. It's about your future, your family, and your financial survival. The choices you make before you file can protect your refund, your identity, and your peace of mind. Stay informed, stay prepared, stay empowered. If this video helped you feel more confident, make sure you stay connected for future updates, alerts, and financial news that actually affects your life. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and keep yourself ahead of the curve, because your wallet, your family, and your future deserve nothing less.